Right. Let's go. Good morning. I have this new little brighter light that I'm going to sit back a little bit so I'm not all white. Um, get comfortable in your spot this morning. Just take a minute, wiggle around. Think about a nice tall spine sitting up so that your vertebrae are opening. Have your hands just resting in your lap or on your legs, somewhere comfortable. And then let's close our eyes and begin with 3 rounds of breath. Breathing in through the nose, inhaling. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in, feel your ribs expand. Exhale, let your shoulders soften and drop. Inhale, inviting ease. Exhale, releasing effort. And then just letting your breath pattern find a nice, even inhale, even exhale to it. You may want to count to just see how long that is, maybe 2, 3, or 4. And then exhale that same number. Just rolling back and forth a few times with the breath. And today I'm reading a Chinese proverb, and it says, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. So just taking a moment to think about that. Think about any tension in your body. See if you can soften it a bit. Find a little bit of relaxation as we begin practice today. Watching the breath come in and go out. And then on your next exhale, let's drop the chin down to the chest. Fold the head forward. And just gently let those shoulders fall towards the floor, creating some space here in between along the sides of your neck as you let that chin drop and the shoulders drop. And then we're going to draw a line with our chin all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, release, and come back down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time, lift it up and release back down. And then coming back to a neutral position, let's turn just the head over to the right and then back to center and over to the left. Back to center, take it to the right, back to center, take it to the left. One more time, take it to the right. Let's hold it here. Just feeling that opening on the left side of your neck. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center. And now turning over in the other direction, looking towards the left. Hold it here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring it back to center. Let me scoot that just a little bit here. And we're going to interlace our fingers in front of us and then reverse those hands around, bring them up overhead, stretch nice and long through the arms, and then take it over to one side. And we're going to swoop down in front of us And then inhale, bring it up over onto the other side. So just doing some nice gentle half circles here, bringing it up and exhaling down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, hold it here at center, really stretch up through those arms, lift your eyes, look up, reach up, and then we're going to reverse that direction, take it down to the left, over to the right, and back on up. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. One more time, take it down and up. Good. Stretch it up, lift, look up, and then bring your eyes forward and exhale, release, and let those arms come down to your side. Take your right hand and just bring it down to the floor so your fingertips are just touching the floor here. Tip your head over to one side. We're going to bring that other arm up and over. You can have a little bend in that lower elbow. Just see how far you can stretch it over, feeling that side body opening, breathing, and then lift it back up to center. Left fingertips touch the floor, elbow bends, and right arm comes up and over, stretching it long through your side body. And then we're just going to add a little bit more fluid movement here, tipping over to one side and then coming back up. Just flowing side to side, opening up the side body, breathing. Let's do one more on each side. Take it over, lift it up, take it over, and lift it up. Nice work. All right, back to center. Lift your spine. Bring your left hand over to your right knee, right hand behind you, and twist. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, and twist. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center. And now bend your knees and bring them in towards you. And we're just going to wrap our arms around. So grabbing hold of your elbows, tuck those knees in, and then roll your head down. Bring your chin to your chest, trying to drop your forehead down towards your knees. Hold it here. Just taking some shorter breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Lift your head back up. Let's just switch those arms around the other way from how you are holding them. And then roll that chin down, forehead towards the knees, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Let your head come up, release those hands, and let's head on to the mat, coming into tabletop position. We'll start with some cat-cows. So just getting yourself lined up, have your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, and begin lifting the spine up and then dropping it down. Lift it up and release. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good. Bring it back to neutral position. Curl your right toes under, slide that leg back, and just pushing back into your heel. Feel that stretch through your calf, up the back of your leg. Breathing here. And then bring that knee in, take the other side out, curling those toes, lifting the heel, pushing out through your heel and breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. And now bring it back in. Have your hands under your shoulders. Curl your toes under, pressing into your hands. Lift those knees up and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop those knees back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And now press into your hands and toes. Lift those knees again and breathe. Nice strong core here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop it down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Press into your toes and hands. Lift those knees up and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Drop it back down. Tops of the feet to the floor. Sitting back towards your heels. Stretch those arms out. Drop your head down onto the mat. Just feeling that stretch through your shoulders. Dropping the hips. And then lifting your head up. Walk the hands over to the right and drop your head down. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back up. Take those hands over to the left side, reaching the arms out nice and long. Maybe you can wiggle those fingers even a little further out, and then slowly letting your head drop down. Take some breaths here. Good, and then lift your head back up. Coming back to center, let's lift it back up into tabletop position. We're going to bring that right hand way up towards the ceiling and then drop it down, reach it over. And this is going to be a fluid movement today, so we're going to lift back up and then drop back down. Inhale up and exhale down, reaching it up and lowering down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, let's hold it here. Breathing for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Now we're going to drop it down, drop our head and shoulder, and hold the down position. Walk the left hand forward to the top of your mat and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back in. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, knees under the hips, getting steady. And we're going to take the other side. So left hand up and then slide it down and over, reaching over as far as you can, dropping your head, and then inhale, lift it all the way back up. Exhale, take it down and over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale down. This time we're going to hold the lift, reaching that left arm up as high as you can, turning your eyes, looking up, twisting, breathing. And now lower it down, reach it over, drop your head, and let that right hand walk up to the top of your mat and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale, good. Slide your hand back to your face, bring it back up into tabletop position. And then getting steady on your hands and your knees. Let's reach out the right arm and the left leg. Doing a bird dog position. The fingers are pointed, the toes are pointed, eyes are down, core is strong. Holding it for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring it back down. Readjust everything. And now other side, left arm, right leg. Reach it out. Long arm, long leg. Breathing. Good. And then bring it back down. Readjust everything. We're going back over to the other side. We're going to add some motion to this. So the arm and leg reaches out. And then we're going to bring elbow to knee and tuck. Straighten the arm and leg. And exhale, tuck. Straighten it out. Bring it in. Straighten it out. Bring it in. One more time. Bring it in. And then return back to tabletop position. Just taking a moment here to readjust. We're going to go over to the other side. Left arm, right leg. Extend and tuck. Extend and tuck. Extend and tuck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Bring everything back down onto the mat. Let's open up our knees wide, big toes touching, sitting back towards your heels. Bring those arms forward. Drop your forehead to the mat, coming into child pose, wide-legged child pose. And breathe. And then slowly lifting your head back up, slide those hands back in, bring those knees back in, coming into tabletop position here. Let's extend your right leg out, and then you're going to pull your left leg out like a kickstand, and then put the inside of your left leg on the floor like so. And then you're going to raise that right hand up. We're coming into a supported side angle pose here. And just starting off nice and gentle, arms reaching up. Left leg is supporting your balance here. And then if and when you're ready, see if you can raise the right leg up, flexing the foot, pushing out through your heel, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your arm, drop your leg. Just take a pause here. And then on the inhale, we're going to lift the arm, lift the leg again. This time we're going to try bending that right knee. Bring your heel towards your butt, and then see if your hand can come and grab hold around your ankle. Hold it here, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Straighten everything up. And let's roll it back down. Coming back down to tabletop position, landing, readjusting. This time the right leg's going out to the side like a kickstand. Extend your left leg, put the inside of your left foot on the floor, and then expand your arms, reaching up. You can slowly turn your eyes and look up towards the left hand, breathing. And then if and when you're ready, see if that left leg comes up, flex the foot, push out through your heel and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your foot, drop your arm. Just take a pause, take a deep breath in and exhale. And now lift the arm, lift the leg. We're going to bend our left knee and bring that heel in towards us. Drop your hand and see if you can grab hold of your ankle, holding it here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Straighten everything up. Drop the foot down, bring your left hand back around, finding your way back into tabletop position. Let your head release and just let your hips and head sway side to side. Breathing. And then let's curl our toes under, walk your hands back towards your knees, and lift up into a kneeling position. Just going to adjust this camera just a little bit. I just peeked out the window, you guys. It's snowing. All right. Coming back up onto your knees. Have your hands on your hips. Let's bring the left foot forward, right knee is down. And then interlace your fingers onto that left leg. And let's dive down into a deep lunge and then lift it back up. Bring it down and lift it up. Bring it down and lift it up. Bring it down and let's hold it. Now lift your chin, raise your eyes, look up and hold. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back and make sure that your front knee is right over your heel and you're on that left knee or on the right knee. And we're going to bring our hands together at our heart center. And now we're going to reach the left hand forward and take the right hand back. We're going to turn those thumbs up and slowly turn our eyes and look back towards the right hand, twisting. Take some breaths. And then bring it back to center. And now we're going to twist it the other way. So the right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. And twist. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center. And now we're going to add some fluid movement to it. So left hand forward, right hand back, look back. And then bring it forward, right hand forward, left hand back, and twist. Bring it back to center, twist to the right, back to center, twist to the left, back to center, take it to the right, back to center, take it to the left. Nice work. Bring it back to center. Drop your hands down to that front foot. You're going to slide that left foot forward, picking your toes up off the floor, straightening that leg, and then drop your nose down towards your knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Slide that left leg back. Just take a minute here. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward, coming into that right angle, having your foot planted, knee over heel, fingers come to the top of your leg, and then we're going to dive down and lift back up. Bring it down and lift it up. Bring it down and lift it up. And now this time we're going to hold it here. Lift your eyes, raise your chin, look up and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Slide it back up. And now let's bring our hands together at our heart center and we'll work on our twist. We're going to bring the left hand forward this time, right hand back, thumbs are up, eyes go back. And just holding this, breathing. Good, and then bring it back to center. And now right hand forward, left hand back, looking back, twisting, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring it back to center, and then we'll just add some fluid movement. So twist to the right, look back, bring it back to center, twist to the left, and look back. Bring it back to center. Take it right. Bring it center. Take it left. And center. Take it right. And center. Take it left. And center. Good. Drop your hands down to that front foot. We're going to slide that right foot forward. Pick up your toes. Balancing on your heel. Try to straighten the right leg as much as you can. And then nose comes to the knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring that right leg back. Coming back into tabletop position. Let your head drop and just swing your head and hips side to side. Breathing as you do this, even breaths. And then bringing it back to center. And let's bring it up into kneeling position. Again, we're going to have the tops of the hands together, swinging those hands back around behind us. Interlace your fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Draw your hands down towards the floor as you lift your chin, raising your eyes, looking up, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Eyes come forward, sitting back towards your heels. We're going to slowly roll it down onto your forehead and then lifting up to the crown of the head. Raise your arms, coming up into kneeling yoga mudra. Let's breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Roll back to your forehead. Slowly bring it back up, letting your hands come up onto your legs. Close your eyes. Just take a couple breaths here. And then slide those hands forward in front. And we're going to curl the toes under behind us. Walk your hands in towards your knees, just having your fingertips on the floor. You're going to roll back and come into a squat position. So just taking a minute to adjust your feet. You can make them wide, you can make them narrow. Your heels might be up, your heels might be down. Just play around with what feels right. And then bringing yourself into a supported position. You can keep your hands down on the floor, or if you're able to, palms come together. You're going to have your arms in between your legs here. And as you bring your hands up to your heart, I want you to think about pushing those elbows into your legs, opening your hips a little wider. Try to center your hands to the center of your chest, and then turn your eyes down and look at your middle fingers. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your hands to the floor. Let's bring right knee forward, left knee back, and look back around the corner, and then come back to center. And we're going to take it the other way. Back to center, right knee down, back to center, left knee down, back to center, take it around, back to center, take it around, and then come back to center, fingertips on the floor in front of you. We're going to straighten those legs and just come into a gentle forward fold position. Maybe your hands are dangling, maybe you're all the way touching the floor. Just take a moment here. Let your upper body sway side to side. Have a little bend in your knees. Breathing. And then picking up your hands, grabbing your opposite elbows, let the weight of your arms just pull you into a deeper fold. Just holding this, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Let your hands go. And then we're going to line up our legs, coming up lower back, middle back, shoulders, and head coming up last. I'm going to push you back a little. Is that going to work? Still. Let's see. You can see me now. Kind of. All right, come on over to the top of your mat. This is weird. It's the camera's acting a little finicky today. Let's try that. All right, that's better. You can see me anyway. All right, so at the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana, let's roll from heel to toes, back and forth. And then let your feet settle in. Bring your hands together at your heart center. Standing tall through your feet, spine, top of the head, reaching up towards the ceiling. And then closing your eyes for a moment and thinking about what you would like your intention for the rest of today to be, your sankalpa. Just taking a moment, see what bubbles up for you. And then let your eyes open. Exhale, hands down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale, release. Spread the arms, flat back up and over. And hands back to your heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, lift. Exhale, release. Flat back all the way. And exhale back to your heart. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, lift. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Let's bring the left foot back and right foot back. Coming into plank position. Hold it here. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Release. Drop your knees. Bend your elbows. Take it down. And then lift up, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Now press into your hands. Bring it back to tabletop position. Curl your toes under and lift it up into downward facing dog. Let's walk our hands back towards our feet. And then slowly roll it up to standing. Have your hands at your hips, and we're just going to find a nice even stance at the back of your mat. Roll from heel to toes a couple times. And then let your feet settle in. And now we're going to take a step forward with our left foot and drop that right knee down and lift it up. Take it down and lift it up. Take it down and lift it up. Hold it here. Let your hands drop down to your sides. And then as we drop down, the arms come up. Take it down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Let's hold it here. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Release. Straighten those legs. Step your right foot forward and then bring it back to the back of your mat again. Just walking it out, shaking your hands, shaking your legs. And then coming into stillness, take a step forward with your left foot, or sorry, other side, right foot. And so the back heel is up off the ground. You're on your back toes, and your front toes are pointing forward. Hands are on your hips. And we're going to drop that back knee down and lift it up. Take it down, lift it up, take it down, lift it up, take it down and up, take it down and up. Hold it here. Bring your hands down to your side. So as the knee drops, the arms go up. Take it down and lift it up. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. This time we're going to hold it, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release, straighten the legs, drop the hand. Take a step forward with your left foot and walk it out. Just letting your arms and legs stretch it out a little bit. Get a little drink if you're needing some. And then coming back to marching. Let's bend the elbows. Let's lift those knees a little higher. And we're going to do our 60 seconds of push. All right, so let's begin. Start to jog it out. Really get those elbows up. Try to lift those knees up. And you can work at any pace that feels right for you. We're just going to keep moving here. I am watching that snow out the window coming down. It's not bothering me. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It'll be gone in no time. Maybe I can get out into it today, right? We're about halfway. You've got this. You're doing great. Maybe you want to speed up a little for the last 30 seconds. Keep going. You're doing great. Inhale, exhale. Keep it going. Lift those elbows high. Last 10 seconds. Really go. And slow it down. Slow it down. Swing those arms wide. Let's step our feet side to side. Take some deep breaths. Nice job. Back and forth. Find your rhythm again. Good. I'm just going to get a quick sip of water. All right. Your feet are wide. Hands are on your hips. We're going to do that figure 8 with our hands. So bring your arm up, over, down, and around. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. And then arm comes up and slide it down to your side. We're going to switch over. So you're going to start with your left hand, do a big upper loop across, and then a lower loop. Bring it up, take it down, up and down, up and down, up and down. This time bring it up and take it down to your side. Step your feet in a little if they got shift it out a bit. And then we're just going to do some gentle twisting. Let your knees bend. Let your hands tap your side. As you twist, you're going to exhale a little puff of air. And then let it slow down. Gently coming back to stillness. Bring your feet together again. Just walking it out and then coming to a steady stance. And let's bring up our left knee and tuck it in. And then switch over right, left knee and right, left knee and right, left knee and right. All right, get steady on your feet again. Shift weight over onto your right foot. And then we're going to pick up that left knee, tuck it in and hold it, flexing your foot. Slide your right hand to your hip. And then see if you can take that leg out to the side. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release back to center. Straighten it out and bring her back down. And there we go. Walk that out. One more side. This time the left leg is pressing down into the floor. Find your focal point to set your eyes on, and then bring that right knee up. If you're feeling wobbly, use a chair or a couch or something near you to hold on to. Get nice and steady. Flex your foot. Slide your left hand to your hip, and then bring that leg out to the side. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release back to center and drop it down. Hopefully you did a little more gracefully than me. Arms up and around, big circles, walking it out. And then separate your feet wide. And we're going to do some big inhales. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, up. And exhale down. Nice work. Bring those feet back together. Let's do one round of sun salutation. And then we'll head down to the floor again. So you're up at the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana, hands together at your heart center. Just find your groundedness here. Find your stability in mountain pose. Close your eyes for just a moment. Notice how you're feeling. Notice where your thoughts are. And notice your breath flowing in and flowing out. And then let your eyes open. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale lift. Exhale fold. Hands to shins up. Exhale release. Left foot back. Right foot back. Drop knees. Exhale. Inhale cobra. Exhale release. Push and lift. Bring it up to downward dog. Breathe here for 3. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Look towards your hands. Bring your right foot forward. Plant the back foot. Coming up, drop down into your lunge and come into warrior 1. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Arms down, shoulder height. Right arm forward, left arm back. Warrior 2. Breathe. Back arm down, front arm up, exalted warrior, and breathe. And then windmill those hands all the way back to the front foot. Right foot comes back. Drop your knees. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift. Bring it up to downward dog. 3 breaths here. Look towards your hands. Left foot forward. Plant the back foot. Coming up and then dropping down. Finding warrior 1. Breathing. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, release. Arms down, shoulder height. Left arm forward, right arm back. Warrior 2. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back arm down, front arm up. Exalted warrior. Breathe. And now windmill those hands all the way back to the front foot. Left foot comes back. Drop your knees. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift, bringing it up to downward dog. Look towards your hands. Let's bring the left foot forward and then the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands come back to your heart. All right, let's come down into a seated position on our mat. Have your legs extended and your hands by your side, just wiggling back and forth a couple times. And then let's bring our arms up overhead. Exhale, take it forward. So reaching to whatever you can grab onto, and then slowly take the fold. You may want to add some gentle pulsing in here to let yourself drop a little deeper. Feet are flexed, just letting your upper body come down, down, down. Taking some breaths. And then slowly rolling it back up. Bring your right knee in, scoop your hands in and around, holding your elbows, and you're going to lift that foot up off the ground. We're going to point the toe and flex. Point and flex, point and flex. Circle it one way, circle it the other. And now from your knee, do some circles one way, and then circle it the other. Nice job. All right, slide it down. And now you're going to slide down. You're going to either wrap your hands around the bottom of your foot or grab your ankle, whichever works. And then we're going to straighten that leg out and have it get as straight as it can. Then bend your elbows and try to bring your nose towards your knee. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop that leg down, straighten it out, shake out that side. And then we're going to bend the left knee, scoot your arms in and around, grabbing your elbows here, and then picking that leg up. Foot is flexed and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. And then let's circle one way and circle the other. And now from the knee, take some circles one way and then take it the other way. Good. Drop your foot back to the floor, release those arms, either grabbing sole of the foot or ankle. Straighten out that leg, straighten the arms. Get it as long as you can, and then bend those elbows and bring your nose towards your knee. Breathing for 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Drop the leg down, straighten it out. Position yourself so you're sitting about in the middle of your mat. And then we're just going to slowly come down onto our forearms, have the feet extended out in front of you. And then you're going to want to bend your knees. And then we're coming down onto our back. You're going to make a little triangle shape with your hands and place that triangle underneath you and then sit right on it. Straighten out those legs. Come up onto the forearms again, sitting on your triangle. Point the toes away from you. And then exhale, release. Let your crown of the head drop back towards the floor, coming into fish pose. Breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Lift your head up and let those arms relax. Slowly come down onto your back. You can take those hands out from underneath you. And let's bring the knees in. We're just going to take some simple circles. So each hand is holding a knee. Knees are separated. And you're just rolling around in a circle in one direction. And then take it the other way. And now bring your knees together. Spread your arms out wide. And we're going to drop knees over to the left and then back to center, over to the right, back to center. So the knees are tucked together here. Taking them over, bringing them up. Take them over, bring them up. And now straighten out your legs. Slide your hands down alongside your hips. Turn your palms so that they're facing up. In a receiving mode, you can shake out your feet a little, wiggle your hips, shake out your shoulders, get into a comfortable spot, doing whatever little adjustments you may need to feel settled. Let's take one last full deep breath in and release. And now let your body begin to soften and let your mind focus on the breath, watching the inhale and watching the exhale. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. On your next inhale, take a deeper breath in. Exhale, release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start to feel your body moving again. And then as you're ready, bring your knees in towards your chest, curling up, rolling over onto your side. Just take a breath or two there. And begin to bring yourself back up to seated position. You can let your eyes be soft or closed. Let's bring our hands together to our heart, taking a moment to remember the intention that you set for yourself for today. Just thinking about how you'll bring that out into your world. And my wish for you today is health in your body, peace in your mind, and love in your heart. Namaste.